morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm in a little bit different location. I'm in my kitchen this morning. I am in the process of making some breakfast, well, brunch, I guess. David, I apologize for the crappy lighting. I'm not really sure how to make it any better. I can try to turn the overhead on, but it's not very bright. So we'll see. I'm just cutting up some onion right now. I'm going to cut up some onion and some potatoes. So I just thought we'd have a chat while I was cooking or preparing to cook, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try to turn that overhead on and see if it gets a little better here. Hang on just a second. That might help a little bit. You see my dogs roaming in the background. Oh, Coco. Ladybug usually doesn't give an appearance when she's in there in the living room, rather, having a siesta. They had an adventure. David got up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, and about 4:30, I guess, not really the middle of the night, but 4:30 got up to go to the restroom and let them out. Apparently they were full of energy, chasing mice. So we let them out to go play at 4:30, and they didn't get to come in until almost 8. So, oh, the horror, the dogs had to go outside. They always feel like we're just mean and horrible to them when we make them go outside for anything other than long enough to go pee-pee and come back in. So, there's a little onion chopped up. Go ahead and scrape that into the bowl here. I don't usually do a lot of adventurous videos. Usually it's right in my same little spot, which Coco is now laying in, and go from there. But I thought, why not? Why not be a little adventurous? I have a question. Seriously, my question is, when you do laundry, do your socks do this? I think my socks procreate and then eat their young, but not all of their young, just some of their young, so that I come up with, while trying to get the laundry done, I come up with a random sock that I don't recall ever seeing before, and there's only one. What is that about? Why did they do that? Where did this sock come from? I don't know. Just wondering if it was just me, or if that was normal sock behavior. My other theory is that the dryer is eating the socks so that he can make a sweater for me for Christmas. But I don't know. Is that what you're doing, Mr. Dryer? Are you knitting me a sweater? But that doesn't explain where did this particular sock I've never seen come from. I don't know. So, yeah. It is August in Texas. It's hotter than the hinges outside, and we are having a mouse problem in my house. And sometimes the dogs are helpful with that. Coco in particular will decide, ooh, let's chase the mice. But she doesn't always chase the mice. So you see, if she always chased the mice, what are you doing? If she always chased the mice, we might not have so many in the house. But it's only a sport when the boxer decides it's a sport. Therefore, the mice are not really that concerned. And just now, I went to the restroom a few moments ago before I started getting everything ready to make breakfast, brunch, whatever. I'm sitting there minding my own business, doing my business, and all of a sudden, a mouse darts out of the cabinet there's a little gap about this wide from the door to the cabinet, darts out of the cabinet, runs around like a crazy person, runs out of the bathroom into my bedroom. Okay. Not cool. Mr. Mouse, your days are numbered. We've tried several different things. We've tried glue traps. First of all, I'm not a fan of glue traps because then they're trapped and they're alive. So unless you remove them from the trap and send them on their merry little way outside, it's not really humane because they get on that trap and they starve to death. And they're alive, and that upsets me because, you know, they're alive. And I don't want them to suffer per se, I just don't want them to be in my existence. So, yeah. Then, there's the snap traps, which snaps their little necks, which wouldn't be that bad, except that it's messy. And you still have to deal with dead mouse. I don't like mouses alive or dead. I don't want them in my house. So, then there's poison, which I don't necessarily like the poison route because I've got other critters that live here that we want to live here, that we don't want to kill. Like Bobo. Are you gonna raise your eyebrows at me? Come here. You wanna be on camera? Come here. Come here. Put your feet here. Say hello. Come on, come up here. Say hello to the camera. Say hi. I can't touch you, I'm cooking. Yes, Mama loves you too. Yeah. Good boy. Then there's the Cokie. She's on this side. Hello, Coco, Moco. Hello, Coco. Hello, Moto. You'll notice I did not touch the dogs with these hands, so I can still cook without having to go wash my hands. This is a good thing. Okay, let's see. We are going to put some, what do we want in our taters and onions this morning? I'm looking at my spice rack, which is right there. Think I'm gonna do, now I did touch my face, that Poke kissed me, so now I do get to wash my hands. So I'm gonna move you over there. That's why the camera's angled weird, because the window's right there and it's bright, bright, bright. Give me 1 second, let me wash my hands. What's up, Pokey Poke? Okay, now that my hands are washed, we are gonna put some spice into this potatoes and onions. I'm gonna turn you where you can see me while I talk. The lighting's gonna get a smidgen better because there's no windows behind me, just my bedroom door. That works a little bit better. And then I think we're gonna choose, feel a little spicy this morning, so I think I'm gonna use just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not a lot, just a little. And I usually like to put plain old garlic powder. And a little bit of salt. For some reason in our house we only have this kosher salt. I don't know why. We don't have a regular salt, but we don't. So here's a little bit of salt. And then we have May Pepola. Well, the cinnamon sticks just jumped out of the cabinet. I didn't want the pepper to leave them. Alright, let's see. Sift or pour? We won't sift, we don't want pour. We got enough in there. Put some plain old pepper in there. And then just toss that around. Going to have some oil here on the stove. I'm going to go ahead and start warming him up. I usually don't wait for the oil to get warm before I dump it in there, so I'm going to go ahead and let that start. Excuse me just a second. I gotta get a stirring device. Okay, got my little stirring device. Get all that yummy onion right out of those potatoes. And then I'm just gonna kind of let that hang out. I'm gonna cover it because it's going to be splashy, and I don't like to have to clean the stove 800 times. So while that's kind of chillaxing, so to speak, we don't call it, I am gonna turn you guys back around here while I wash up these few little dishes I've dirtied. So oh look, an onion on my computer. That's awesome. I'm gonna turn you back this way. Sorry about the horrible lighting. I'm gonna wash up the dishes real quick. Then we're gonna move on. I have found, and I don't always do it, but I have found that if you wash as you go, it is a much less strenuous cleanup after you eat. Because I don't know about y'all, but after I eat, I am not wanting to do anything. I am in the lazy mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wash up the little dishes I've used. This was a dish from last night, or sometime this morning. David had some of the bean salad I made for dinner last night, and I don't know if he put, I guess he put the rest in a smaller container. Anyway, smaller container in the fridge, so that my bean salad, he didn't need the rest of it, obviously. Okay, so anyway. Got that done. Here my phone is going pling, which means I have a Facebook message. You guys all know that sound. You guys know that sound. Alright. Oh, so those little dishes are washed up. We got a pling. Let's see who's plinging us. We got a phone number we asked for. Okay, so we'll use that just a little bit. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm videoing about this morning. Just random life in general. I've got some things on the horizon I'm really excited about that I can't tell anybody about until I know the specific facts and if it's actually going to happen or not. Do you guys ever get that? You got a secret and you want to tell somebody so bad, but you're just like, I've done that before. I've had some thoughts and some plans I thought were going to happen and told some people about them, told a lot of people about them, and then it didn't happen. And then people are like, I thought you were going to so-and-so and such and such. Well, it didn't happen. Life is a funny thing and it works in weird ways. But, so this one I'm kind of keeping under my hat. Get it under my hat. I'm going to keep it under my hat for just a little bit and see what happens, and really hoping for a good result because I'm kind of excited about the thought of what we are looking into. So I don't know. I guess that's pretty much. Let's see, I complained about the socks eating each other, and I complained about the mice, and you saw me start cooking brunch for David, and talked about have something cool on the horizon. I guess that's pretty much everything I needed to talk about this morning. I don't know. So I guess I'm gonna stop here, and you like our lovely refrigerator back there. Guys, my house isn't fancy. It's not super nice. But it's ours. Well, it's our rental. And there's a lot of love in this house, so even though it's not fancy, it is a home and it is our home. I know you've seen it kind of messy, especially in some of the videos I've uploaded that Brandon took, and he was in the kitchen and my table was a mess. It's not a mess now, but yeah, we get busy and we do life, and sometimes the whole cleaning house thing isn't always on the menu, but we do eventually get the mess cleaned up. There's, like I said, it's not fancy, but it is ours and we do love it. Our rental anyway. I don't, I don't go to other folks' houses, and I've been told just recently, my close friend Teresa said, I don't care about you. I didn't come to see your house. I came to see you. Well, that's the way I feel. I don't go to see my friends' houses. I go to see them, but people are just weird about they want people to think that life is always organized and pretty and perfect, and life is never pretty and perfect and perfectly organized all the time. It just doesn't happen. So yeah, sorry if my house is disappointing to whoever, but it's ours and we try to keep it mostly taken care of, and what is it, buddy? What is it? What happened? He was laying in the floor and he just stood up and his ears perked up, so I didn't know what was going on, but I guess he was just tired of laying down. He came over there by the food bowl and whooped up his tennis ball and ran away, so I guess he's good. Alright. What? Do you want to say goodbye? Put your feet up here. Come on, put your feet up here. Say, look, Mommy, I got the ball. You want this, Polly? Wish you could see him. Come here. Come up here. Come on. Does she want this, Molly? Who does? Your lips is quivering like Elvis. Your lips is quivering like Elvis. Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? I'm going to sign off there. I get to wash my hands again and finish breakfast. Y'all have a great day.